It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Washington football team.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll run here with Singletary. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Singletary fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Tackle made by Chase Young. The 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense. I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On the move to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And that'll set them back 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Chase Young on the tackle.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Allen eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Ball carry.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Washington.
On 1st down, it's Smith. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. Gibson. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
This Washington 7, Bills nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Flush to his right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
56. From midfield, here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
11 more yards. That's another Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
At the 5-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Allen being chased out left. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here? Try to a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 7.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bills have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little big. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let's see what you got.
Operating from the gun, Allen. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills will extend their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bills 28, Washington 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flushed out right. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. Got an open man. It's Harmon. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return.